This is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you on this Monday evening. What's going on with it? Come on in, have a seat. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you push that thumbs up before you leave the building. I know a lot of you want to wait until you hear the video before you push it. But make sure you push the button. I want to holler at y'all about something a little different. I know we've been Diddy. Who know, what's his name? His last name, Jim Jones. Who know Jim Jones? Y'all heard of Jim Jones? You know the rapper, he used to rap with Cameron and all of them in New York. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Jim Jones. He was with Chrissy for 15 years. They had some kind of show they was on. Do y'all remember Jim Jones? Who liked Jim Jones and Chrissy? Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about, because I know I have a lot of older people that watches me. They don't follow into all this crap. And trust me, you're not missing nothing. But Jim Jones is a rapper from New York, and he was rapping with the rapper Cameron for years. And he dated this beautiful black woman with a pretty mole on her face named Chrissy for about 15 years. I cut on the internet today. I didn't even know they had broke up. I guess they broke up a few months back. She decided after 15 years and all the buffoonery, she was done with Jim, right? Well, it's pictures floating around the internet of Jim Jones and Brooke from Basketball Wives. You know Brooke, one of Shawnee's friends. They got on all white and appears to be a wedding. So the rumor is Jim Jones then married Brooke Bailey from Basketball Wives. And everybody on the internet saying, oh, poor Chrissy, I can't believe this. Oh, I can't believe Jim did this to you. Oh, you deserve better. Let me say this, and I know a lot of Chrissy fans about to get mad. Chrissy don't deserve better. Let me tell you why Chrissy don't deserve better. Because she didn't want better. How you gonna tell her she deserves something that she don't even want for herself? She dealt with Jim Jones 15 damn years. She lost property. He didn't cheated. He didn't had her mentally distraught up and down on an emotional roller coaster for 15 years, and she kept dealing with it. She dealt with his mama's mouth. She just dealt with all the nonsense. And then on top of all of that, I remember watching a show and her ass got on her knees and proposed to him. So you gonna tell me she deserved better? No, she don't deserve better because she didn't want no better. We can't want something for her that she didn't want. So I'm coming on here to talk about love tonight and stupid dum-dums. If you're with a brother and you've been with this brother 5+ years and he has not asked you to marry him, he's not going to. You didn't give him everything that you could give. Why should he stamp it now? Why buy the cow if you can get the milk free? This brother done been in every hole of her body. They did everything possible. So what is the purpose of getting married? For real, think about it. If you've been with somebody 5 years, what is the purpose of getting married? Oh, now you want to live right by God out of all the sinning you did. Oh, now you want to make her an honest woman after you got 8 babies. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, if a man asking you to marry him after 5 years, it's because his ass on his way to a wheelchair and got to depend on it. He ain't got no damn teeth. That's when you find a brother, oh, baby, I love you. I want to get married. We need to go on and settle down. He got a foot missing. You like, you didn't want to marry me when you had 2 feet? Now you got a foot missing. You want me to come over here and take care of your ass. Y'all be surprised how many brothers I know that's injured now, and they back with their original baby mama, the first one, and she get on the internet, relationship goals, I'm in a relationship. Dum-dum, you been waiting all that time, and then he came back with some body parts missing, and you happy. I don't understand these people like Cardi B. All these famous people, J-Lo. These people mentally ill. They got you know what? Money has made us realize money don't do nothing but make you retarded. Money don't change nothing. You still take your old dysfunctional ass to the next relationship. And it cracks me up because a lot of these high class, I'm that shit females all over TV, mentally retarded. And I'm not trying to be funny. They mentally ill. And you wonder why they have so many issues because they never got help for their trauma. Oh yeah, famous people have a lot of trauma, y'all. All you gotta do is look at all these Hollywood kids who parents sold them. Yeah, sold them. Why do you think Keke Palmer is fighting with her baby daddy all over the internet? Because she was sold as a kid. She had no time to grow up, to learn nothing, to be schooled, to be nurtured. She was a money bag for her mama. So this is what's the outcome. Look at Justin Bieber. He just had a baby, married. The brother every day is suicidal. Ready to end it all. Little Jaden, 1 minute he a boy, 1 minute he a girl. He don't even know what he want to be. And his daddy is Mike Lowry. Jada Pinkett, his mama. You would think he had the best life ever. Now he fine as Jaden Smith again. I said, I wonder how long that's going to last. Because he goes from Jaden to Janette. So when he get mad at her, he'll be back a girl. Mentally messed up. Getting a piece of behind Jaden don't heal your trauma, baby boy. So I want to say this about Jim Jones and Chrissy. I do not feel sorry for Chrissy. You were stupid, now you got to eat it. You let that brother be with you 15 years, drag, walk you, dog, walk you, have a collar around your neck, treat you like garbage. And you sat there and was on layaway, hoping he would get you off a layaway. He left you on layaway. And he went and got a new person. Brooke had her issues, but Brooke said this time, oh no, hell no. Oh, no, ain't no dating going on here, brother. And it's alleged they married. It's alleged. But it looks like Brooke said, nah, I'm done the dating shit. You want me, I want you. Let's go do this. We wasting each other's time. And the reason, if it's true, he married Brooke and then married Chrissy is because Chrissy didn't require shit. If you ain't requiring nothing, why he gonna give you anything? You know, I don't know what Jim is working with, but light skin, come on, 15 years. You done made this girl lose everything. And I ain't gonna say make her lose nothing. She lost stuff on her own free will. She dated this man for 15 years, her own free will. She got dogged out on her own free will. We have free will every day. She decided to stay with a brother that was not gonna take her off layaway. So all of you that got them engagement rings on with no dates, something wrong with y'all. When a brother put that ring on your finger, he better have a plan. Oh, don't put that ring on my finger to pacify me to shut up. Because that's what a lot of people do. They've been engaged 5 years, girl. We engaged. How long you been engaged? 5 years. He ain't marrying you. That's a shut up talking to me ring. Just be quiet. Get over there. You still on layaway. You still on layaway until you get in front of that pastor and say, I do. And don't do this. Because this is another thing about Jim Jones and Brooke. It ain't gonna last. I'm letting y'all know right now. Chrissy, just be quiet and just watch the show. This shit ain't gonna last, Chrissy. You're gonna have the last laugh. I don't know why y'all saying she crying. Chrissy, go get you some Moscato, girl, some fruit, some grapes, you know, probably some popcorn, and just wait. I give them less than a year. It ain't gonna last because Jim Jones still the same Jim Jones he was with you. She only got your trash. I don't understand why people be crying about when their boyfriend or ex go move on. I be like, ooh, Polo, ting ting. Ooh, shoot, let me go get me some Moscato and my sympathy cards. Get her a sympathy card. I am sorry that you didn't have enough common sense to see what I was going through to pick up my trash I left in the alley. Good luck. That's what she need to be saying. However, Chrissy, is Chrissy a prize? Chrissy damaged right now. So before y'all be pushing her up, she desired bad. Chrissy is damaged goods right now. And I'm telling y'all, because I used to be damaged goods. Until Chrissy get this right, she's not good for nobody. She don't deserve nothing better until she fix herself. So I pray that she don't go running around, jumping around, trying to get in the bed with somebody else. Girl, you better go lay on somebody's sofa and get your mind right, or you going to meet another Jim Jones. Because what you have done, Chrissy, is showed America, every man in America, how to treat you. They know you don't require nothing. And they know you a pay monster. So if they come at you, oh, she easy. And I ain't got to marry her. I just got to lie to her. Eventually, she's going to ask to marry me anyway, because that's what she did. My niece did that, y'all. God rest her soul. She's gone now. But she met an engineer that worked for American Airlines, and she was a ticket agent. Good-looking brother. Had 2 kids. He had been married 10 years and divorced. He owned all kind of properties. She hit the jackpot. I told her, don't mess it up. Do you know they were dating? He said, I don't want to get married again. Not soon. I've been married 10 years. I got 2 teenage kids. I just want to have fun with somebody. Do you know she threw a big dinner? And my mom and I, the people here in Michigan couldn't go. It was in Chicago. She threw this huge dinner. And she's going to make an announcement. We think she pregnant or something. I'm like, what the heck is this big dinner about? So my mother told my sister, well, call me when the dinner over and tell me what's the big announcement. My sister came back home, called my mama on 10. She said, Medea, that's she called my mother. She said, Medea, I am livid. I am so mad. I feel like slapping fire out your granddaughter. My mother's like, what'd she do? She said she had us at this expensive, exquisite dinner. Everything going good. She puts her boyfriend in the middle of the floor in a chair. And she get on her damn knees with a ring and asks to marry him, Medea. She said, I'm done. My mother said, I know you're lying. I know you lying. They wanted to beat the dog shit out of her. He stuttered a little bit, then he's accepted. His family told him, don't marry my niece. They called my niece a gold digger, and she kind of was, I ain't gonna lie. She dated football players, and my niece was beautiful. She dated football players and, you know, people with money and lawyers and stuff. She liked money. So I knew she wasn't ready to get married. They went on a 2-week honeymoon in Africa. They went to Africa, and I think they went to Jamaica. They was in Africa for 2 weeks because they worked for airlines. They traveled all over the place. He opened her a daycare just like mine. Hers better than mine. She had fish tanks in the wall, the buses with a name on it for the daycare kids. And you know what she did? Soon as he said I do, she started knocking on doors of the properties, evicting his family members. Give me them keys. Give me them keys. You got to go. I said, you putting these people out. They ain't paying rent. They got to go. They stayed married a year. Not even a year. I think 6 months. 6 months. My sister and her husband, which is my niece's daddy, they spent almost $40,000 on this wedding. They paid for everything because she was the baby girl, spoiled as hell. 6 months. And it didn't last because she asked to marry him. So, Chrissy, you need to be thanking Brooke, baby, because if you would have married him, I don't think it would have lasted. Because first of all, you all out of God's order. That's not how it's supposed to work, so you're not covered. You know what I'm saying? That union is not covered. Because he said a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. Show me a scripture in the Bible where it says a woman can find a husband and get on her knees and propose. And y'all wonder why stuff don't work in your life because we all out of order. It's an order to life. If we just pay attention, y'all, for real. Let's talk for real. I'm your little sister, cousin, auntie, whatever you want me to be right now. Let's talk for real. Do y'all know we make life harder than what it is? When you really think about life, we make life so much harder than what it is. We got the rule book. That Bible, if you don't want to believe it or not, We have that rule book for a reason. It directs us through life if we pay attention and follow the rules. It's one woman got on here the other day. I was talking about the Bible and said, I don't believe in the Bible because the Bible was changed. Prove it. They're saying everybody repeating that. They normally 9 times out of 10 heard somebody else say it. The Bible was not changed. It was books taken out. Okay, I think it was 12 to be exact. The Bible is not, God's word is not going to come back void. His word is his word. Now tell me this, if y'all believe that slave owners changed the Bible, I have one question, and y'all, somebody please make it make sense that's watching me here. Somebody did something spoken. Tell me this. Robert Jennings, I know you know the word, brother. Inspiration. Y'all tell me this. Why didn't they change the description of Jesus? If the slave owner changing the word of God, wouldn't the first thing he changed was the description of Jesus? He still made Jesus' description as brown skin like bronze, hair like wool, eyes like fire. It sounds like Uncle Jim, Uncle Tony. Wouldn't they would have made him the description of that man that all these people got on their wall? But ain't that something when y'all think about that? Isn't that something how brainwashed this world is? You can go and look in the Bible and see the description of Jesus. It's right there. Skin of bronze. What color is my skin? Don't my skin look bronze? I ain't black. I'm bronze. Hair like wool. And yet, all over the place, we see this blonde hair, blue-eyed Jesus. And a lot of black folks got this man on their channel. They got him on their wall. How many of y'all grandmothers had the Last Supper when none but white men on the Last Supper? And you look in the Bible, and I'm not being racist, I'm being real. You look in the Bible, and you don't see a description look nothing like those people on that picture. Jesus did not have blonde hair and blue eyes. It just shows you how easy we are persuaded. So that lets you know we have to guide our minds at all times. Because somebody can tell us something, and then they tell somebody else, and then they have babies, and they put their beliefs on their kids. And next thing you know, we have generation after generation, no curses, and everybody believing a lie. Like most parents, single moms, showing their daughters, it's okay to deal with Pookie and Ray Ray. It's okay to bring somebody in your house with a garbage bag. It's okay. He don't have no job, no car, nothing to offer but a penis. It's okay. So these young girls do exactly what their mama do. They have babies early. They own the system. They think that's the way of living. And the next thing you know, they proposing to somebody like Chrissy. And people that think it's okay, they feel sorry for Chrissy. Instead of them being real and saying, Chrissy, you're stupid, where her friends at? Because if it was my friend, like I told my niece, you a damn fool. Somebody that love you gonna tell you the damn truth. Let one of my friends I'm at a dinner. My niece lucky I wasn't there. Because I would have bust her in the back of the head with an egg. If you don't get your butt up off that ground, she wouldn't have done that if I was there. It wouldn't have happened. I would have grabbed her ass. Get up. Come here. Excuse me, everybody. I got to go do something real quick. I would have beat the crap out of her. I would have told her, you're cut off. No. If that man would love you and want to marry you, he the one getting on his knee. That's the order of God. You tripping, get up. I promise you she wouldn't have done that if me and my mom was there. And my sister Janice. I promise you. I'm surprised my older sister didn't. Whoo. I'm surprised because she was a little touched. God rest her soul. They both gone now. They died 11 months apart. It's one of my videos about my sister and my niece passed right after my parents. So they gone now. It didn't last. But Chrissy, You should be over there doing the crip walk and praising. You should be praising, playing Marvin Sapp never would have made it. You should be having a Holy Ghost running through your house, praising the Lord that he saved you. All your friends, I feel sorry for her. You know, sometimes these fans can lead you astray. They be boosting you up, leading you right down the river. Beyonce fans, the Beehive, Nicki Minaj fans, what are they called? The Barbs. Man, they be leading these famous people right down the river. Them ain't no real fans, because real fans go tell y'all the truth. Real fans would have told Beyonce, girl, you need to quit doing that Sasha Fierce shit. That's demonic, girl. You better go find Jesus and sit down somewhere, or you about to lose your fans. No, they love Sasha Fierce. Go on and just lead her to hell. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk about that for a minute, because I'm watching all these famous people with these dysfunctional relationships. You would think they have the best life ever. For example, all the Nick Cannon victims. What's wrong with them? Okay, you got a baby daddy that's a millionaire. Okay, kudos. But it's okay to raise a dysfunctional family, because Nick can't be in every household. So you raising kids by yourself because he Nick Cannon and he giving you some money. Is that okay for them kids? They not waking up seeing their daddy, because it's impossible. He only can be in one house, and 9 times out of 10, Nick is in the house where he try to make a new baby. And allegedly, Nick Cannon is making babies for a donor. He need a donor because he's sick. And these women going along with it. And the sad thing about it is, I'm for sure they get tested and all, but how disgusting. Just think about this, and mental illness. How disgusting. You know, this brother that had 12 kids in 12 years. His penis been in 12 different women. I don't care if he scrubbed it with some Ajax. Yuck. It's been in 12 different women, unprotected. And you accept him to come up in you. Man, that is nasty as hell. Mental illness. That's why you deserve, because you want some money. This is why I say with the Diddy thing, y'all, don't give them women that much credit. Come on, for real. Do not give these ladies that much credit. A lot of these alleged victims, I ain't saying they all not telling the truth, but a lot of these alleged victims, they chasing something. The coin. I just watched a video with Christian Combs, Diddy's son, his twin, just like him. That's his mini-me. He done created a monster. He on there with 2 girls, and one of them look like his mama. He dating a girl look like his mama. He pouring alcohol down her throat, making her drink it after he already know the rumors about him and his daddy putting stuff in people's drinks. He don't care. And guess what? Her fingernail polish is white. She don't care either. She know all the rumors about him and his father, and she's still dealing with Christian. So when something happened to her, next thing you know, she gonna be all on the internet. They made me do. Now she on there all dancing, just like Cassie used to do, happy, with her friend drinking. It's a big party to her. They chasing money. And it's all gonna come out. From Mary J to Beyonce to Little Kim to all these celebrities. J-Lo, they're chasing fame and money. And when they get caught up, then they're a victim, because they're ashamed and don't want us to know all the shit they did. So they want us to believe somebody made them do it. Nobody made you do shit, J-Lo. There ain't nobody made you do nothing. With your dysfunctional ass, you should be laying on somebody's couch. You already dating again after being. Haven't sat down, your butt is on fire. Who running up in J-Lo? For real, who run up in J-Lo? So everything that look good ain't good for you. Do y'all remember, is his name Justin? The one was married to Halle Berry, the baseball player. I think his last name was Justice. But David Justice or something like that. He was married to Halle Berry, right? He was on Oprah right after They're divorced in the midst of their divorce. Oprah was like, pretty much, I don't understand David Justice. She's so beautiful. You know, Halle Berry was the shit, remember? She was the shit, the hot commodity. So everybody's wondering what he did wrong. He said, man, let me tell y'all something. Don't let that pretty face fool y'all. He said, the lady crazy. He said, I didn't have no peace at all. She's nuts. She's insecure. You thought Halle Berry had it going on. She drove this man into a divorce. He left her. He like, I can't do it no more. This man, how you know it's Halle? How many times Halle Berry been married since Justice? David, about 2 or 3 times. Got a few babies. Now she a baby mama. Not only is she a baby mama, she got to pay alimony to 2 people and child support. She got stroked. And guess where David Justice at? Happily married. I think he been with the same wife and kids for like 12 years. So that lets you know it was her ass. Don't let pretty fool you. People be chasing a big butt and a smile and get Michael Myers' little sister. Then you sitting there, I can't believe my baby mama crazy. She was crazy though when you first met her and she took you home and didn't know your ass. People let you know who they are if you just pay attention. If you meet a woman and she got 5 or 6 baby daddies and kids and she's still on the system and every word coming out her mouth is profanity, she's turning up, she's partying every weekend, she barely clean her house, why your ass over there laying up? That lets you know she don't want nothing but a wet behind. And yet you would lay up in her house and go up in her and make another baby. And then you'll tell everybody on the internet she crazy. No, you crazy. You meet a brother. He tell you he got 12 kids. 14 baby mamas. I know that sounds crazy. He has some 2 on the way. And you would still open your legs to that brother. You never gonna ask him, do you take care of your kids? Do you see your kids? How do you take care of 12 kids? What kind of job you have? Why you make all them babies? You irresponsible. He letting you know he is irresponsible, young little boy that can't control his pee-pee. And you still will have unprotected sex with him and be baby mama number 16. And then you will get all over the internet and blast this brother and say he ain't shit. And I'll be looking at these girls like, did you know he had 14 baby mamas? I knew he had 10, and that didn't bother you. He didn't tell you about the other 4, huh? But 10 is like, even if he had 2, if he had 1 baby mama, shouldn't you be concerned why he's not with her anymore? Why he's not taking care of his child? Shouldn't you be a little concerned? You got to tell me a story or something, baby. You got to give me something now. You can't just come up in here with nothing. You got to tell me something. I lost my job. I worked. I don't even want to hear you never work. Because I'll be like, so you very irresponsible. You had a baby. You never had a job. What? Who you thought was going to feed the baby? Oh, Uncle Sam, the white man you say you don't like. I got enough problems over here. See, this is how I would be. I have enough problems over here being a single mama because I made bad choices. I can't get you up in here with my problems. I need a problem solver. I don't need nobody to heal me. I need a problem solver because I'm not good with problems. So I need a brother that's going to lead. You know what I'm saying? I need a brother that got his head together that I can grow with. I want him to teach me something I don't know. And a brother that don't have nothing, I'm his teacher. I'm actually his mama. I don't need another kid up in here playing video games when I'm at work. Driving my car, dropping me off. I need a brother that's going to tell me about finances, investments, how to start a YouTube channel, how to flip online, how to detail cars. Teach me how to change an engine. Do something. I want to know what you know that I don't know that's going to enhance my life. What are you bringing to the table? Stop having somebody to sit down and the whole table fixed. All they bringing is they self. And I don't want to hear this. I am the table. I hear women say that all the time. What you bring to the table? Me, I'm the table. You know what? Tables got 4 legs, right? To be sturdy. But if one of them legs get weak, the table go fall. So a man needs stability. If too much weight is on that table, the leg gonna get weak and the table gonna fall. He already got a full table. It's already a little wobbly. If he adds your ass, it might just fall. So what you gonna do to help build this table? You know, you gotta bring more than a fork and a spoon. Bring some ideas. Bring some creativity. My kids ain't never been to Disney. How we gonna get to Disney, baby? I can't do it by myself. Can you help me get to Disney? Because Mickey Mouse is just a dream to a lot of these kids in the neighborhood. So I'm just saying, when I look at Chrissy and Jim Jones, and I look at the Cardi B's and T.I. and Tiny, let's talk about them real quick. Their case then came back up about a girl that they alleged raped. And we thought it had went away. No, the girl just had to get up more evidence. Something wrong with Tiny. Let me tell you why I think something wrong with Tiny. I like Tip. But Tip is a smooth talker. He a fast talker. He a street dude. He a provider and protector. We see that. He got all that money and he protect everything. But Tip, he ain't leading right. Because if you leading right, you and your wife wouldn't be involved in drugs and grapes and all the stuff going on in your marriage. That stuff wouldn't even happen in your marriage. Now I see why his son, what's his son's name? What's T.I. and Tiny's son's name? The little bad one. This why he acting the way he act. He watching his mama and daddy. He said they used to drop him off at his grandmama house. King. They used to drop him off at his grandmama house and leave him right after the show. Nobody wanted to believe it. I believe the shit now. They never was there for King. That's why he's spazzing out, just like Jaden Smith. They never was parents to these kids. That's why they get caught up in the situation. And I didn't even finish watching Willie D. He's spazzing out on somebody, mama. I think Diddy, youngest victim, was 10 and came out. And the mama claiming she didn't know. Come on, man. A 10-year-old, you don't know what you don't know what a 10-year-old doing. If you don't know what a 10-year-old doing, your ass smoking crack. You hoeing, you doing something. Because you supposed to know what a 10-year-old doing. Like the girl 15 got dropped off at Diddy party. You should be knowing where your daughter getting dropped off at. The 17-year-old caught a flight with Diddy them from Detroit to New York. And nobody knew she was missing. You know why a lot of these mothers too busy with their legs up in the air with Pookie and Ray Ray cousin. They don't care what these kids doing. And when stuff happen, they want to come to us on the internet and they want to cry wolf. I ain't buying it. And I don't feel sorry for Chrissy. Chrissy, you gave 15 years up of your life to somebody that didn't love you. Because he loved you, he would have married you after 1 year or less. It don't take a brother years and years to decide. I heard from a man know who he want to marry instantly. Why do you think if he married to Brooke, he hurried up and married her? He knew instantly, this my wife. Chrissy was my wife. That's my wife. He knew instantly. And people say, oh, he doing it to be spiteful. No, he knew his wife. Chrissy was just temporary. She was just a stepping stone to his wife. He was in boot camp with Chrissy. He learned all the things not to do with Chrissy. So all her hard work building a bear, she built a bear. She built that man. And she built him right for Brooke. All that work you put in, Chrissy, you might as well chalk it up as an L. Because now he may end up being a good brother for Brooke. You built a bear. You invested in that Build-A-Bear, and he didn't marry you. And you didn't leave for 15 years. And y'all feel sorry for her? I feel sorry for nobody that don't feel sorry for themselves. Don't feel sorry for me that I spent 25 years with my kid's daddy that was crazy. That wasn't nobody problem mine. But see, with my situation, he with a girl worse than him. So it's funny to me. When he called me and stressed out stuff, I'd be laughing. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, let me pop out popcorn. What happened today? I be wondering, what y'all do? And I'd be laughing because he put me through, and I'd be like, oh, poor little teen, you know how I feel, don't you? Call me on FaceTime. I want you to see my face because I'm laughing. He would hang up the phone in my face. I'm done talking to you. No. We still talking. Tell me what else she did. I love it. And what's funny, she think I still want him. She hear my name and just bust a blood vessel with her forehead. She hate to hear my name, but I'm like, girl, if you only knew, I'm so happy you got my problem. Woo, I'm doing the crip walk over here. I got the kids. Yeah, I got the kids. But you got the problem. Have fun with him. Whatever you know what? Being with my ex is like squeezing some juice out of a turnip. If you can get a drop out, you doing something. Because all the juice is gone. So stop being happy that you done took somebody trash that they left in the alley. I got her, man. Nah, you got that turnip. It ain't no juice left in there. Just a couple of bloop, bloop. I got the best years he had. Now you finna get the wheelchair and the depend years. Good luck. Don't let them fool you. Oh, no. Don't let that cute smile and the muscles, you know. See, when I had him, he had the pretty shiny brush waves, and he was buff and cute. Now he's sitting there looking like Mister from Color Purple with some dreads. I said, you need to cut that shit off your head. I'm going to do her a favor. Let her see how you used to look. I posted a picture of us back in the day. I said, girl, this how you look when you have a woman who don't let you do dumb shit. This how you look when you got a woman that do dumb shit with you. She got mad as hell. She got mad as hell. You can see a difference in growth with a person. Who the bad one, who the good one. Who was good for a person, who wasn't. It's going to show. Because they going to start falling. It didn't show who was holding you up. I used to have his ass up by his drawers like this. You ain't falling. Get up. No, man. I ain't going to let you do that. Everywhere he went, I had to grab him everywhere he went. I said, I got tired of doing that. I got my kids to be grabbing on. I ain't got time to be grabbing on no man making you stand up. Nigga, fall. Excuse my French, fall on your face. Go. Just get... It's nothing like a peace of mind. I know I done preached before on my videos about you shouldn't be alone. You know. And y'all women that like being alone got to talk about Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul said, y'all church women crack me up with that. Apostle Paul said it's okay to be alone. Apostle Paul didn't say nothing like that. Apostle Paul said, Sister Sarah, if you're capable, thank you, Sheila. If you're capable of not fornicating, and you putting sex aside, and you don't have those desires, it's okay to be alone. Stop lying on Apostle Paul. He was lonely because he lost his wife. He had a woman. He said, but if you're ready to give up them desires and be by yourself, it's cool. But if you can't, you got to do what God said and get married. See, y'all was making it, I had to read it because I'm like, wait a minute. If Jesus say fornicating is a sin, and Apostle Paul saying you don't have to get married, who we supposed to believe, Apostle Paul or Jesus? And I'm like, I ain't thinking about Apostle Paul. But when I read it, that is not what he was saying. He said if you have those desires and you can't get rid of those fleshly desires, you must get married. So can y'all get the scriptures correct before y'all get that throwing them out there? Because y'all have people out here, all discombobulated, they get before Jesus, and they be like, well, Sister Sarah told me and her cousins that I didn't have to get married. And the Lord will be like, okay, Sister Sarah just sent you to hell, too. Go over there in the corner. Get your pair of orthopedic shoes and go over and join Sister Sarah and all the rest of them heathens. Y'all better be careful what y'all listen to. People will lie to you and lead you astray. That's why it say read and show yourself approved for yourself. You better pick up that word for yourself and quit talking about what Pastor said. Pastor go lead you astray. Because Pastor now is not a pastor. He a motivational speaker. He don't even read scripture. They look right over scripture and act like it ain't nothing. And then they'll say stuff like this. Well, I don't believe my God that I serve will actually say that. Wait a minute, Pastor, it's right here. What you mean? You don't believe in the word? They will lie to you. You know why? They want that money. You know why? And I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. But to all the people that's bi, crooked, like the same sex, let me tell y'all something. The pastor's lying to y'all. I'm going to tell y'all why. They want your money and they want you to fill up a seat in their church. Don't you want to go to a church that help you save your soul? You don't just want to hear something to pacify you, do you? So when a pastor telling you the wrong thing in that scripture, it's your obligation as a member to go check him. Even while he preaching, raise your hand. Excuse me, sir, pastor, you said that wrong, brother. And the lightning finna come strike you down. And I won't give you another dime because I like my money in good soil. Tell me the truth and let me deal with it. They lying to these people. Why you think the world is in an uproar? Because the church is not like it used to be. Why you think the pastors ain't out here trying to lay hands on these little kids out here, pawpawing each other, stealing kids, graping each other, smoking weed? They afraid of these folks because they not covered by the blood themselves. So when you not covered by the blood, you afraid of the world. When you covered by the blood, you a child of God, you ain't afraid of nothing but the Most High. That's why they ain't out here. Show me a church out here walking around saving folks like Jesus did. Oh no, they want you to come into the building and give some more money to the builder fund. And the same doorknob been on that building since you was 3. You be like, well, Pastor, when you gonna get a new doorknob? Because that's my initials right there. I put on there with my crown. When you gonna get a new doorknob? After all, you gotta get another Cadillac. You done had 10. Okay. I just wanted to bring something to y'all tonight about love. Love don't hurt. Love is kind. Love is sweet. Somebody that love you, they go approach with care. Now, let me say that different. I said that wrong. Love do hurt sometimes. If it don't have the ingredient that it's supposed to have. You know how you bake a cake, if you miss an egg, that cake go fall. It got to have all the ingredients to make it right. That's how love and relationships are. If you missing an ingredient, it ain't going to work and it's going to fall and fail. If you have love without respect, you ain't got nothing. And that's what a lot of these celebrities are missing, the respect. And you know why they missing the respect? Because they don't require it. Would you put an extra egg in the cake if it don't require an extra egg? No, you just gonna put what's on the box. What it's asking for. That's with people. I'm just gonna give you what you're asking for. Well, I'm gonna give you something extra. You don't require nothing extra. You don't require me to marry you before 15 years is up. So why should I marry you? You don't require me to be faithful. So I'm going to keep cheating. And you're going to keep forgiving me because you don't love yourself. When you love yourself, you would do like I did. Y'all know what I did, right? We're just talking. Can y'all get my likes up? There's 100 or some people in here that didn't even push like yet. I love these kind of subjects. This is what I really do. I love this. Y'all know what I did? I had a money man. My husband had it like that. See, one thing, ladies, and I'm talking to some young girls right now. You know how you know if a man love you? I'm gonna show you real quick. Tell you real quick. It don't even take a rocket scientist. If a man love you, you will not be in the same position you were when you met him. Did y'all catch that? If you've been with a man, I ain't even gonna say a year, 6 months, and you don't see a change in your life, he's there to take and not give. I'm not saying a man should save you, because a lot of girls got in their head, they supposed to be saved, but they don't have nothing to offer but a vajayjay. That's easy. You can go buy that for $50. I wish y'all get that in your head. A vajayjay is easy to get. And the ones that ain't selling for $50, you probably can get it for a bag of weed. That's easy to get. A real woman is hard to find. A vajayjay is on every corner. If he's not elevating you, what I mean by elevating, say, I'm telling you about my situation. When my ex-husband came into my life, I was on Section 8. I worked at the airport. I had 2 vehicles. I had a townhouse. I was doing good, okay? I was doing all right. And when I say Section 8, that don't mean the state was paying all my rent. See, Section 8 to me is just a secure pack. It's a stepping stone. I'm one of them women that always work. So Section 8 would probably pay $10 to $15 on my rent. It was there just in case I lost my job. I wasn't one of the people that lived off the system, but I did have Section 8, right? The first thing he asked me was, how long you been with your baby dad? I said, a good minute. And he didn't take you off Section 8? I never thought like that. I said, well, shit, we was living good. He said, living good is living in poverty? Living in a low-income home, you thought that was living good? See, we so messed up in the head, and I wasn't even raised that way because I wasn't even raised on the system. My father always worked and took care of us. But as you grow older and you meet these kind of people and friends, you think that's the way of living. He took me off the system, took me to Vestavia Hills, Alabama, in the suburbs, into a nice place. Gave me a BMW 2 days after I was there. Bought me an SUV. Always took me to the ocean on trips. He showed me a life that no other brother ever showed me. And I ain't had no kids by him. But he mentally tried to tear me down. It was a control mechanism. And I recognized it just like that. I said, no, this is not for sale. You can't have this unless you take care of it gently with care. But to mistreat it, there's no price on that, brother. So guess what I got to do? I got to leave. And I left. But he elevated me from my situation. And if I wanted to compromise my self-respect, my dignity, my pride, my mindset, I could still be there living good. I'd be on here laying up in my beautiful home talking about my vacation, because this is what a lot of people do. You see them with the diamond rings on, the banking cars. They got the baddest house. They go on vacation. They do anniversary 25. And you like, ooh, they living the best life ever. And she mentally messed up. She can't even have a conversation without crying. But they put a fake facade up to the world. I didn't want to be that person. So I left. And I ended up in my car homeless for a minute. Until I got back on my feet and had to start over and went through it again. And I said, I've been there before, so I got to do it again. It's cool. But the moral to that story is when you meet somebody, they supposed to make your life better. You shouldn't be stressed out with a bunch of bills and crying like you was without this person. Even a female, she supposed to come in your life and make it better. You still shouldn't be grabbing a Little Caesar pizza and you just met a good woman. You was grabbing a Little Caesar pizza when you was a bachelor. Now you got a woman in the house, at least dang on make a grilled cheese on the stove or something so the brother can have a hot meal when he come home. Make a grilled cheese and some chili. That's easy. And if you don't like to cook, go get something and put it in your dishes when he come home. He think you cooked it. Appease him some kind of way to show him that you care. Don't throw the Kentucky Fried Chicken box out before he get home. I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. I told this story when I first started my channel. I think Miss Lorraine remember this. My mother was a Southern belle. My father retired my mom. Ain't that, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't find men like that. He retired my mom when she got pregnant with me. I'm the baby. He said, all right, you didn't work. You didn't did your thing. Now you 40 almost and pregnant. I'm for to retire you. You got to stay home with this one. So I always had to stay home mom. I had the kind of mama with the garden in the back. We had to go pick the greens out the backyard. We didn't have no canned goods in our house. She had to pop the peas and let them soak overnight. I had a real down-home mama who knew how to cook hot water cornbread on the stove. We had Sunday meal every day, and my father brung the biscuits home. All she had to do was take care of the kids and cook. He took care of everything else. So I was raised very well. Well, sometimes you get tired of cooking. And on Fridays, my father and my mother, they would always have their card parties. They'd have their friends over. My mother being there cooking fish because she was a fisherwoman. She loved the fish. So she had the fish she didn't caught, the bluegills. She didn't cook, used to cook them. I wouldn't eat them. And good old potatoes. And people used to come, my friends from school used to come over just to hear my father World War II stories. That's the kind of family I had. What time the dinner start? What time your daddy go talk? And every weekend he had a story to tell. He lied and told my friends he wrestled Moby Dick, and they believed him. But anyway, I digress. My mother used to trick my dad. Let me tell you what she used to do. When he wanted the burgers, she got tired of cooking burgers for him and his buddies. So she would go to McDonald's and get Big Macs with extra sauce on the side. And she would take it off the Big Mac bun and put it on white bread. And she would put the sauce on it and add lettuce and tomato, and they'd be eating it. Everybody in his job thought my mother made the best burgers ever. Every Friday, when they wanted to make one of them burgers with the special sauce, he would tell his friends that my wife make the best burgers with the special sauce because my father didn't eat fast food. Oh, you couldn't give that Southern brother nothing from a restaurant. Nothing. So she would have to trick him and throw McDonald's boxes away. My daddy died and went to his grave thinking my mother made the best burgers ever. And it used to be funny because I used to say I'm a blackmailer. I said, Mama, can I go to the midnight movies? Nah, you can't go tonight. I said, I'm finna go ask Daddy and his friends if he want a special burger. She said, if you go in there, I said, I think they want a special burger. She said, I swear if you go in there and say something about a dang old hamburger, she had to run to McDonald's. I did it a couple times. Like, Daddy, don't y'all want one of them burgers? Yeah. Go in there and make one of them burgers. And she had to go to McDonald's. She used to be so mad. He died thinking my mother made special burgers with special sauce. My father even died thinking I could sing like Whitney Houston. I had 5 godfathers. I'm just talking to y'all tonight. I had 5 godfathers, right? And I had my dad. And I was spoiled as hell. I'm just going to be real. I used to get money, give me the big dollars, you know, them big 50-cent pieces, the Susan B. Anthony's. I used to have the bank tall full of money. Well, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. I was into music, right? I used to write music. I had a singing group. And so they all gave me money to go to the studio. I hadn't went to the studio yet. So Friday came along and they was like, well, we want to hear our investment. Oh, we ain't giving you no more money. I said, oh, no, I got to do something. I went upstairs. Back then, we had cassette tapes. I put the cassette in, and I played Whitney Houston and went in the kitchen with my mama. And I could hear them in there saying, oh, Lord, my baby can sing. Oh, she gonna make it. My mother said, ain't that Whitney Houston? I was quiet. I'm going to tell them about them special burgers. If you tell my secret, I'm telling yours. They died thinking I could sing like Whitney Houston. It was Whitney Houston. And I collected money that day. I say all this to say, y'all, life is to be lived. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Stop being stressed out about who ain't gonna marry you, what relationship doing what, holding on to somebody that don't want to be held on to. If somebody want to leave your life, let them go. If somebody's doing something you don't like, you don't have to deal with it. Did y'all know that? If somebody make you cry more than they make you laugh, kick their ass out. Bye. Stop up and shacking up. Meet somebody that can meet you halfway. Brother, you keep your place, I'm going to keep mine. And on the weekend, maybe we'll keep each other. Maybe. But until then, I don't need you moving up in here with me. Because sometimes I like coming home and getting butt naked from the front door and eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And if I got a man up in here, I can't do that. Because he go complain. So it's good sometimes to just be by yourself until he ready to say I do. Until you say I do, I don't. I don't cook. Nope. What I'm going to show you what I know how to do as a wife. I don't have to show you what I know how to do as a wife because I'm not a wife. Y'all better learn something. Y'all be sitting there cooking and cleaning, washing dirty drawers and picking up their kids that ain't yours from daycare and basketball practice. You doing everything a stepmama's supposed to do. So what he gonna marry you for? He gonna go marry Brooke. The one said, I don't do pickups for people who ain't my husband. Brooke once had told him, no, I would give you some baked chicken. My mama fried chicken recipe, you don't get that unless I'm your wife. Oh, I can make sweet potato pies, but I'm going to go buy you a patty pie at Walmart. You ain't going to get this sweet potato pie unless I have your last name, brother. But I'll get you a patty pie. Mm-hmm. Oh, Thanksgiving coming? Oh, I'm not making a turkey. I'll go get a rotisserie chicken from Walmart. Well, I ain't gonna never marry you. Cool. I don't care. I like being butt naked eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches by myself any damn way. So I'm telling you, when you show a brother you don't care, they love you even more. Stop getting a Build-A-Bear. Y'all building a bear up for Brooke. If somebody show you they're not gonna marry you, I cannot. It cringes me when you ask a brother, "What we doing here, bro? What we doing? Are we growing? What's your plans with me?" And they say, "I don't know." What? You don't know what you gonna do with me? Well, maybe he know. What I look like? That's all the love you got for me? You don't know. You can at least say, "Well, baby, maybe in 2 years we can go on and plan this wedding." You don't know. So you leaving your options open. Well, I got hope. Your options are still open. You still got somebody else you thinking about, because if you love me and we in a relationship, you know. Y'all feel me? You know. You know what you wearing to work tomorrow. You know when you going on vacation. You know when you gonna wash your car, change your oil. You know all that. But you don't know about me. And I'm the one giving you my body, my time, my money, my mind, my food. And you don't know about me? So that means you need to go be with somebody that you know about. And I'm not her. I'm telling you, stop holding on to people. Let them go. Because you're going to find yourself, Chrissy, 15 years later, crying on the internet, eyes are red, I can't believe he did it. You can't. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years, and you didn't know? Do you know how much you can learn in 15 years? If she would have took that 15 years, she could have been a doctor. We invest our time in the people and we don't have no return. She don't have no return from Jim. Nothing. A whole lot of messed up dishes. Probably yeast infections. Tears on pillows. Loss of homes. Money gone. Credit bad. Because they've been through that. The ringer. And he got the audacity to be on TV in all white, marrying Brooke. See, if you're not a strong person, you're a pawpaw somebody. You got to keep your mind strong, because you'll be like, you was playing with me. But ain't nobody worth your life. That's why I understand people that do stuff like that. Nobody's worth your life. They still winning. Chrissy, are you crazy to let that man see you cry? Have you heard the saying, never let him see you sweat? If you go cry, you better cry in your private closet. Let people know you're happy. Pull up to them. This is what you need to do, Chrissy. You need to pull up to him and Brooke in your go get you a nice car, or get your car detailed or whatever, and make sure you keep your body right. You go work, go hard in the gym now. You already got a beautiful body. You got money. Pull up to him like, hey, how y'all doing? I seen y'all pictures on the internet. They were beautiful. I heard y'all got married. About time somebody got this fool to sit down. I couldn't do it, girl. Thank you. Thank you for doing it, because he a good dude. All right, if y'all have some babies, I don't have none. I might babysit. No, I'm just playing. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Beep, beep, and pull off. Do you know what you would do to Jim? Do you know what that would do to him? Like, she happy? Yeah, I'm happy. And you might go around the corner and throw up grits and cornflakes and start crying, but don't let him see it. Y'all end up at an event together. Make sure how y'all doing? You beautiful, you poised, you quiet, you sipping on your drink. Don't even look their way. You know how you can look at somebody from the corner of your eye, but you ain't looking at them? I can see everything over here, but I'm sitting there. Wouldn't even get them eye contact. Y'all hurting for no reason. It's a lot of hurt people out here. It's a lot of people don't know what to do. And in my life, I talk to girls like this every day. I don't know what to do with my life. I gave him everything. That's the problem. You gave him everything. You gave him all. I gave him all of me. You know how ridiculous that sounds? I gave him all of me. Really? So you didn't have nothing left. So how was you surviving with nothing left? If he got all of you, you didn't save nothing for you. So when he left, you was broken because he took all of you with him. You forgot about self. Save something for self. It's like now laters. Eat some now, save some for later. That's what you got to tell a brother. When you meet a brother, do me a favor. Go get you a pack of now laters. Green apple, cherry, watermelon. Go get you a couple pack of watermelons. Now laters. And say, here go a half a pack, brother. He like, what you give me a half a pack of now laters for? Because you eat some now, and I'm going to save some for later. You don't get these until I get this. When I get that ring, you get the other pack of now laters. Do that make sense to y'all? So don't feel sorry for Chrissy. Pray for Chrissy that she get her mind right and she don't give another brother 15 years as not her husband. I hope she learned something. It's sad because she's in her 40s. Chrissy, you too old for that. You would expect a 15-year-old girl to be going through this. You're getting too old for it. You're supposed to be schooling these young girls, not acting like these young girls. You too old to be on the internet crying about some penis. Stop it. I wish I would. I don't even have no more tears left for love. I just all cried out over you. They remember Lisa and Kojak. I'm so glad I guess, I don't know if this happened in your 50s, but when you get a certain age, stuff like this don't bother you no more. You be like, ooh, I feel sorry for y'all. What you doing this weekend? Shoot, nothing. Sitting on my couch, butt naked, eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich. People be thinking your life is boring, like, I done did that, been there, done that. Don't have time. When I be seeing Cardi B on the internet going off on Offset, I be like, that just sound, just make my head hurt, remind me of those days. I'm like, girl, stop. And if I had the money you had when I was going through what I was going through, girl, I would get on a flight and be over there looking at Quinta or sipping on a tropical drink with some fruit. I wouldn't be caring about Offset. I ain't say sleep with Quinta. I said just look at him and smell him. That's all. That'll make you feel so much better than the ocean clapping. And you like, I'm rich with Quinta or Offset who? These young girls just y'all don't get it. You love my hair. I hate it. I did it wrong. These are crochets, y'all. And the pattern I put it in, I did it all wrong. And the reason I got my glasses, look, I ain't got my hair laying down. I put glasses and hats on. Somebody asked me that earlier. I hide my forehead. I have a 5 head. So I hide my forehead because that's one of my insecurities is my big forehead. And I am 55. I don't have on no makeup. I do have on lip gloss, my lip stuff. That's it. So this is what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't like my hair, it's only going to be up probably the rest of this week. I just got to calm down. I can't. And I know how I am. When you get older, let me put my earring out. When you get older, you don't like a bunch of stuff just tagging on you. Not no hair, not no man, not nothing. I'm getting rid of this stomach. I can't have this stomach hanging on to me no more. I'm tired. Shoot. You can't go up a flight of stairs because you got a keg around your waist. I want a 6-pack again. I'm tired of this keg following me. I be like, oh, just get off me. I mean, I don't even barely eat. But it's called menopause weight. I said, so you mean to tell me, I said this to my doctor the other day. I said, you mean to tell me that I went 55 years, because I just started my cycle, stopped it. And I supposed to have stopped at 50, he said. I went 55 years with a cycle. This cycle followed me for 55 years. I celebrated, wanted to have a party when it ended. Only to cross over to menopause. Y'all, I be having hot flashes. It be feeling like somebody done cut the heat up to 100. I used to hear about the hot flashes. I'm like, man, they tripping. I be in the car just taking off clothes. My kids be laughing. And my daughter, we was at a restaurant. She was laughing at me one time because I'm like, I'm having hot flashes. And the lady was looking at me like I was crazy. She said, Mama, you don't look 55, so people think you crazy. I said, oh, well, I'm 55 and it's hot in here. I thought this for the play Nelly song. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. I was going to take off everything. I said, so I graduated from a cycle for 55 years to have a menopause stomach. Because he said, your stomach ain't going down because of menopause. Are you kidding me? What the? I said, I can't wait to meet Eve. I can't wait to meet Eve. Oh, we got some problems when we meet Eve. We jumping her. Because of her, we got to go through all kind of stuff, ladies. It's on and popping on sight. But I thank God for seeing 55. I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing. My grandbabies. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. I have a keg. Connie, a keg. But I got a baby keg. I used to have a big keg. I have, you know how kegs come? Sometimes you can have like 24 drinks out of a keg. No, I think it's 50. I got like 24 left on mine. Yeah, I did push-ups the other day. I started with 2. Now I can do 10. Progress. Keep on. Repetitive. You got to keep going. When you look in your mirror and you see an auntie body, it's time to do something. I don't like the auntie body. Even though I'm an auntie, I don't want to look like no auntie. And I dang gonna share them. Don't want to look like no grandmama. My grandkids, I told them to call me grandma. I'm not doing that. I'm reading y'all comments. Hey, Gwendolyn, how you doing? She said, I'm still beautiful. Thank you. Hey, Miss Ivy. Sometimes the universe gives too much money to the wrong people. Yes, it do. But you know what? The devil is roaming the earth. And he blessing people, and he looking for souls to snatch. And he know your weakness. That's why you got to stay prayed up and keep the devil away from you. Sometimes the devil show up, and he has a cute goatee, pretty skin, a 6-pack. You know, he got brush waves or dreads. Sometimes the devil show up in disguise. You got to be very careful. You know, you can't give your body to anybody because it's soul ties. And you can have a soul tie with Lucifer. Do you want a soul tie with the devil? That's why you going through so much so many times. People don't know why they going through so much and why their life is so hard, because you got these demonic soul ties that needs to be broken. You need to pray those spirits off of you. And don't let no more jump in your bed unless you have a plan. To the young lady that's watching me. To the young lady that's watching me. You may have just met somebody. You might have been dating somebody for a minute. Or you looking at to date somebody. Let me tell you what you need to do. Take them to the round table. Get a notebook and pen. And say, baby, we finna do something different. We finna come up with a plan because God said a man without a plan is a fool, and we don't have no plan. All we doing is surviving out here. All we doing is sleeping together, going to work, going through the motions of life. Let's have a plan, and we finna make some deadlines. The deadline is going to be June 25. If you don't have a ring on my finger by June 2025, it's time for us to leave each other. And I'm not trying to make nobody get married, but dang on, if you've been with this man a year or longer and he don't have a plan for you, he's just a boy toy. So what you need to say to him is, I like you as a friend. I like going out with you. I like being around you. But the commitment is over because you in the way of my husband. You're blocking me. What Ludacris say, move, get out the way, get out my way. Because long as you here and we committed to each other, my husband is not going to find me. You're not going to marry me and you don't want nobody else to marry me. That ain't love. You could be my friend. And I'm not saying sex come along with that. Because it feels so good to be celibate. It feels so good to live like God tell you to live. When you ain't having sex, your mind is clear. I'm telling you, when you having sex, you got sin on you. You can't think right. You got spirits on you. You dealing with the flesh. When you let all that go and you just... and you praying and you meditating and you take away meat and you fast a couple times a week, I'm telling you, it's so easy, y'all. We doing it wrong. Fast. Eat right. Drink a lot of water. Exercise. Meditate. Let sex go. Focus on you. And I promise you, in 6 months, you're going to see a huge change in your life. The only reason you're not seeing a change because you're not doing what God told you to do. He don't bless no mess. That's why Chrissy and Jim Jones didn't get married. You wanted God to bless you with this mess, Chrissy. He actually just did you a favor. Before I go, I just want to remind y'all, what is that scripture in the Bible? Is it the children of Egypt? When they was in bondage for 40 years and 40 nights, is that right? Am I saying it right, James? They was in bondage for 40 years and 40 nights because they just didn't listen. They could have came out of bondage instantly, but they didn't listen. That's your life. You could have came out of bondage a long time ago, but you keep doing it your way. If you just buckle down and say, I got to show some discipline. I got to strive to live right. At least God know I'm striving. It's hard to live without sex, but I got to strive. And God, if I keep asking God, he going to take that, like he take the taste out your mouth, he can take that feeling out your body. You got to pray and mean it. Lord, remove them desires from me. Remove anybody. This is what you need to say. Lord, remove anybody, anything that's not from you. I don't want it. Now, you got to be careful when you say it because I said it and I found myself by myself. He will move all that mess out the way. But see, if he don't, you can be blocking your blessings. You can be blocking your blessings. You can have all these enemies around you, and the God ain't gonna give you what he got for you with them people around. He like, I done told you, this ain't your friend. She done talked about you, put you down, dogged you out, stole from you, you forgave her. He done cheated, had babies, you forgave him. She done spit on you, kicked you around. This job done made your head hurt. You done had anxiety attacks on this job. You too afraid to let it go because you think that's your 401k, and that's be all. That's the holy ground. That job is the holy ground. So you ain't going to let that go. So until then, you ain't getting nothing else. Enjoy what you have. Go on and die from a heart attack from that job. Go on and let your kids kill you. Go on and let your friends keep talking about you all the way to the grave. Go on and keep letting that brother have babies on you. You ain't got nothing coming from me. I'm just going to sit here and watch. Until you trust me, you going to keep getting what you get. Sit at the round table and say, this is what it's going to be. And it's for brothers too. This ain't just for sisters. And ladies, you can't make no demands. You can't make no demands if you're not a good woman. If you're not willing to be submissive and live, because it's a way you're supposed to live, and like Sarah in the Bible, you want Abe, you better be Sarah. You know what I'm saying? You better know how to live by that word. You can't say you better marry me and you at the club naked every weekend. And a man telling you he don't like you to show your body is not insecurity, ladies. That's somebody that care. Now, you will listen to your boss that you don't sleep with. He don't do nothing for you. You doing something for him. He could tell you tomorrow, everybody wearing uniform tomorrow. You're like, what? Yes, the uniform is polka dot. All y'all will be out at Walmart somewhere looking for a polka dot outfit. Because y'all got to go to work tomorrow. Man, we got to wear polka dots. Your man tell you to put on some clothes and put on a nice blouse and some slacks and look like a woman. I ain't got to do what you say. You just insecure. But you'll do what that boss say. Make that make sense. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Hey, CPT. I spend money too much. He is now babysitting his grandson. He does not go to restaurants that cost too much money. Oh, I guess that's her husband. These restaurants killing folks, man. Don't even eat that crap no more. I swear, don't eat it. Don't eat it. It is no good for us. Who else got something to say? Hey, is it Jersey? Instead of acting like a 30-time whack job, do something with yourself. Who is you talking to? You see these people stupid. I know he ain't talking to me. I just know he ain't talking to me because, Jersey, for your information, I'm working right now and I get paid to do this. And if you call this a whack job and what you just said on somebody's channel and you ain't got nothing else to do and you don't know you wacko, something wrong with you. And this is not for you. And it's another thing I don't like about people. These are grown folks watching me. Yeah, I'm going to block this person. But it's grown folks watching me and they behave like 10-year-olds because they don't like themselves. The only way you get on somebody's channel and say something stupid like that because you don't like yourself. Or I'm talking about you. See, that's when people get mad, when you stepping on their toes and ouch, ouch. A hurt dog go holler. Because you're talking about their life and they don't like it. Doing work. I'm going to thank you for being you. Behind every good man, there's a better woman. My wife of 26 years left me. Wait, my wife of 26 years left me tomorrow. Left me. Tomorrow I will be 100%. Make sure she wouldn't have a lifestyle to change. She left you? Celebrate. Throw a party. You can't lose something that's yours. Did y'all know that? You can't lose something that's yours. Remember that. James said women that sleeps around with so many men got daddy issues. I believe that. So James, what you think they doing? They seeking love that they never had. But how would you seeking love you never had if you don't know how it feel to have it? It's kind of weird. I mean, I be trying to think, how you seeking a daddy love? So if you get somebody like a father should be, how would you recognize it if you never had one? See, a lot of people blow their opportunity to be with good people because they don't know what real love look like. You could be with a dude or a woman that's really sincere and love you, and you think they're controlling you. It's hard to recognize something you never had. That's why I tell everybody, Seek help. That don't mean that you've been raped. I never been raped, thank God. I never used drugs. I never been misused. But life, problems, bad relationships, it breaks you down mentally. You have to go release that somewhere. And with black folks, we think in black community, ain't nobody gonna help me land on no sofa. You would be amazed what counseling would do for your life. I promise you, you would be amazed. I'm gonna have my call-ins. I'm not 100% with it yet, but I can give some good advice. I can tell you what not to do. I can tell you what don't work. I can show you what failure look like because I mastered failure. I done failed so much that I know what it looks like. I can see failure coming a mile away. Man, woman, child, whatever, I can see it. And I don't deal with failures. I don't deal with no good people. I don't deal with nonsense. And if I feel like you mentally tearing me down, it reminds me of my ex-husband, and I hurry up and get away from you. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not. Hey, Cheryl. She said, hallelujah. How you doing, girl? Sheila, thank you again for your love. Hey, Andy. Anybody talking? I don't know what that means. Oh, Miss Ivy said, I am a personal chef, so I love to cook. Ooh, where you at, Miss Ivy? Come cook for me. Who bake? Who baking this for Thanksgiving? What y'all cooking? I hope y'all don't cook that slave food. Don't cook the slave food. That's a whole nother video. I'm talking about slave food. It's time. We ain't slaves no more, y'all. They gotta cook them chilies. Don't you do it, Miss Sophia. Don't you do it. Don't cook them chilies, girl. It's such a difference between black women in the U.S. and my wife, which is a black woman from the U.K. She is tall, beautiful, sophisticated, and her cooking skills is impeccable. She's drip class. So you telling me, is your name, I can't even say this person's name, sound like a dog bark, You gonna try to tell me your wife, because she from the UK, she better than all these beautiful women in the United States? Get out of here. Get out of here. You had to go all the way to the UK and get a wife. Are you kidding me? All these beautiful women walking around here. And if you had to go buy a wife, that don't make you no better, because it's not like you went over there and bought one. Because a lot of women that's over there want to come over here. So they would do anything to be over here. Like these passport bros. It cracks me up when they say, we going back over there. We the passport bros. You didn't have to go way over there to trick. Because that's what y'all doing over there. I mean, think about it. They over there tricking. Because if you didn't have no money, you wouldn't have no honey. Try to go over there broke, brother, and see what one of them passport girls talk to you, since they much better than the United States women. All you had to do is go to the club. You could have had the same kind of woman here if you paying. You didn't tell them girls you was paying. You telling them girls you paying. So if you paying for something, you get a service. Of course they're not going to be disobedient and stupid if you're paying for a service. You acting like you just go over them girls, fall to your feet, they in love. I want to marry you. They want you to take care of them, just like American women. Oh, they going to act a little bit better because you coming with that money. And then you can pick and choose. I want her. You know what that's called in the United States, my king? My brothers, that's passport bros, passport, whatever you want to call it. It's called prostitution in the United States. If you paying somebody for some cookie, that's prostitution. That's illegal over here. So let's keep it clean when y'all talking about them women better than the United States women. You paying for a service, brother. Pay these girls over here for a service and see won't you get served. Stop playing with me. What make you think? This is my question to them brothers. Why would you even want to be with a woman that would give her body up and be submissive to a stranger? She don't even know you. So that lets you know she kind of cray-cray. And you bragging on that? She'll give you anything you want, and you just came from off the plane, and you bragging on that. Something mentally wrong with you. And if you got to go all the way across the water to get some cookie, something wrong with you. Something is seriously wrong with you. And they have talked to some of the women over there. You know what they said? A lot of y'all coming up short, if you know what I mean. And the only reason they talking to you because you do got the coins. And a lot of y'all coming over there faking. Y'all don't even have the lifestyle that y'all coming over there acting like y'all have. Because some of you brothers ain't got stuck over there. Y'all didn't have enough money to come back on Spirit. Who don't have a round trip Spirit? You got a one-way on Spirit to get some cookie? And you bragging they better than the United States. When they can have you. We would have shipped you over there, girls, when we got together and shipped his ass over there. We would have shipped you over there. They can have you. So don't be talking about my sisters. Oh, no, we're not doing that one. Because we have too many beautiful black women over here in the United States that's doing the right thing, raising their kids, going to church, living good, working every day, just looking for a decent person in their life. So stop acting like we're so bad and y'all are so good. You know why a lot of women are messed up? Because men have mentally broken them down. And so when they get with the next dude, they just mentally toe up. They don't even know how to handle it. And they don't even know to go get some help and just chill before they go to the next dude, because that's all they know is I want a father for my kids. I want a family. So they just constantly jumping and jumping and jumping. But most women that y'all meet in the United States that's messed up, they're messed up behind a man messing them up. And I'm just being real. Am I lying, ladies? Most women that got mental issues came from a man they let in their life and shouldn't have let them in there. They had babies by no good dudes. I know we can't blame what we do on other people, but that's where the trauma come from. That's where the cray-cray come from. That's where the arguments come from, because they just tired. They just tired. Stop giving these brothers babies, ladies. For real, stop giving. They don't deserve no baby from you. You carrying a child 9 months, messing up your body for that? Are you kidding me? And then they get here and they don't even take care of the damn kids. Stop. Don't do it. You better enjoy your beautiful young life in your beautiful body. Travel the world, see people, date different folks. You better have fun. Life is to be lived. Stop stressing yourself out about a man. Let God do that. Just enjoy yourself. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Thank y'all for hanging in there. Please give my likes up. It's 100 and some people in here that didn't say they like my video. I know I just blah, blah. But today I wanted to talk about something more than Diddy. I want to talk about love. And I hope y'all learned something. There's a lot of y'all watching me right now. And your man in the other room, you've been with him 5 years. You probably can smell his feet from the bathroom. And you know you're sick of him. But you done settled into your ways and feel like, girl, y'all like numbers. We've been together 5 years. 5 miserable years. Stop forgiving him. Move on. Tell him bye. You deserve better. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.